So after the shooting video last week, I'm now looking at the camera for this end because I'm going to show you all these tools for the job. I'm going to show you how to skin a pheasant. And if you look here, what I've done is I've just taken one or two feathers off. I've not taken too many. If you start taking too many feathers off, what happens is you end up with loads and loads of feathers and they all start sticking to your hand once you're skinning them. So this is kind of what we're looking for. We're looking to get the breasts and the legs off the pheasant. Tools of the trade are this thing. That's a tin cutter, and these are brilliant for doing the legs, which you'll see in a wee minute. And that one, butcher's knife. It's a nice sharp knife, a good handle, so it's not going to slip. But particularly sharp, you want this front, the very top of the knife, and you'll see why when we're filleting the breast. So basically, what we do is we take just 2 or 3 feathers off, we expose the breastbone, right? So we're going to take the sharp knife and we're just going to run that down the breastbone like so, open up a wee bit of the skin, look, and now we can peel that skin right back, exposing the breast of the pheasant, which in this case is a cock pheasant, so it's a wee bit more difficult to handle. You'll see me pushing that well back, push the crop well back out the road so that you expose this part of the breast. That's important. You'll see later why that's important. So get that exposed all the way back to here, and then get the legs. There's a lot of really good eating in the legs of a pheasant. I tend to use them for stock, for soup, but you can use them for stock for all sorts of things. But so you can expose them just like that by pushing the leg back up through the skin, pull the skin back to this stage here, and look at this tin snippers. Look, watch. Now, for God's sake, watch and not get your fingers in there. You get your fingers in that one, but one snip, that's gone. Easy, easy job. It's a brilliant tool for the job. Absolutely brilliant. So we get the other one. You can see that I'm holding the skin here and I'm pushing the leg back through. What you have to really watch here is if you have a broken leg, for instance, this one's got a bit damaged, look, so if you have a broken leg, as you're pushing that back through, watch it doesn't slip and put the broken bone into your finger. Again, tin snippers, look, one snip, gone, no trouble whatsoever. So my next move is this. I quite like doing this in the natural light. If it's a bonny day like today, is really nice. So we take the skin all the way back. Now we take the leg and we push the leg down like this, you see. A lot of nice fat in there. Now you'll see why, one of the reasons why I've got a really nice sharp knife. So we go right along the edge there to the bone and come in here, right along the edge to the bone, push it back. You can see that just opens up that bone and it falls off as easy as you like. No trouble whatsoever. That's another one, bites the dust. Turn round, I'm going to do the same to the other leg before I start on the breast. So just push the skin back, exposing all of the leg. Look, you can see it, all that nice fat, that's going to flavour the stock or whatever you make. And push it back. Get the knife, run the tip of the knife back in here and back in there. Push. That exposes that bone, look. And then it becomes really easy to take off. No much feathers hanging about it. It will need a wash obviously, but not too bad. Now we get to the breasts itself. So this one's a wee bit of short on the right breast, but not too bad at all. And here we go here. So what we do is we get the breastbone, and this is why you've got a really nice sharp knife. So we just get the knife and run it down the breastbone like so. Run it down the breastbone, come to the back, and I'm just touching the flesh with the knife. It's almost just touching it, just running the knife blade down around the bone. You can see that bone there sometimes comes away, but so you have to watch and not just get underneath that bone. But anyway, there we go, and Just fill it out the breast, and when you come to here, now this is why it's important when you pull the thing back to expose this part of the breast as well. There's a lot of good eating on that. So what we do is we get in under what we call the wishbone. So this is not it yet, but we'll just carry on peeling that back, and then just push the knife in under the wishbone like so, and that exposes all that breast, the whole thing, so you don't waste anything. We don't waste anything here in Scotland. So now we've got this lovely pheasant breast, which can be cooked like meat, you know, rather than chicken. Although it looks like chicken, you can in fact eat that a wee bit rare. You don't want to ever cook it too much, pheasant. You can make lots of nice things with it. Again, this one, I'm just going to take the knife down the breast, and I'm going to do this. Just slide the knife tip underneath the rib cage of the bird. A wee bit more short this one, but you can see just sliding that very sharp tipped knife down the rib cage of the bird, and there it goes under the front. And because this is readily available, you can see that one's been a wee bit damaged. But what I'll do is when I'm inside, I'll probably cut a wee bit of that off. It's got a wee bit damaged under there as well. But I'll cut that away, wash that away, and it'll be absolutely fine. There we go. And that is your carcass, which is now devoid of all the best meat. And that gets put into the rubbish, and off we go again. So there you go. That's a little wee video on how to skin a pheasant. There's a lot of people ask me actually how to do it. Oh, I can't do that. It's really easy once you know how to do it. So there we go. That's it.